Good afternoon. Today we will study how to import data from CSV file into data frame and how to export data from data frame into CSV file. Before that topic, we should know what is CSV file. CSV actually stands for comma separated value. It is a plain text file that contains a collection of number of records in different rows separated by commas. Since it is a plain text, that is why we can store it in Notepad. In Notepad, every value will be separated by commas. As you can see here, this is the view of this CSV file in the Notepad. Employee ID, comma, employee name, comma, cell, comma, DOJ, comma, DEPT. This is the first row showing the column names of the table. Actually, it is a sort of some tabular form of data. So you can see first row is representing the column headings, and other rows after first row are representing the set of records. 1001 Ganesh Rao, 10,000, 1010 2000 accounts. These are the values of employee ID, employee name, salary, DOJ and department respectively. The same file can be opened in Excel sheet also, and the view of such file is given here in Excel sheet also. You can see employee ID, employee name and all other columns are displayed on the top first row, and below it all records are displayed. Question is how to save and where to save, how to create this file. Creation of file is very simple. Open Notepad and type your data in this format, where all values or column heading are separated by commas. Each row of records separated by commas can be typed and can be stored and saved. File name same as file name.csv. यहाँ पर भी आप एक्सेल में भी इसी तरह से फाइल में जाएंगे. आफ्टर टाइपिंग इन कॉलम नॉर values in the form of tabular form, and then file save as में फाइल टाइप आपको डिफाइन करना होगा, वहाँ से सेलेक्ट करना होगा फाइल टाइप CSV and then write the name of the file and save. So this is how we can create CSV file. Once this CSV file has been created, thereafter the question raises how to import and export data to and from CSV into data frame or from data frame. Now we will study how to import data from CSV into data frame. It is very simple. For that purpose there is a method of Python pandas. Read underscore CSV method का use करेंगे. You can see the example. After importing pandas as PD, df is equal to pd dot read underscore CSV, then within bracket the path of the CSV file in the form of string. C drive users HP desktop test.csv is the name of the CSV file. One thing you have to remember, that in the path, in place of one backslash symbol, you have to put two backslashes. As you have studied that if backslash is a part of string, then one backslash should also support that backslash. One backslash is representing here escape sequence. Now you can see it in data frame. The data from the CSV file has been transferred, and this is the view of the data frame that is created from the CSV file, having various number of rows 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 9, and same column as you have typed in the Notepad or Excel sheet. So I think it is very much clear to understand how to import data into data frame from CSV file using read underscore CSV method. Now another technique can be applied if such situation arises that topmost column, extra than the column heading, there is a one more heading on the top. Here employee is written on the top, employee is written on the top in the CSV file. Then how to import and how to overcome such problem? because the first row here, that is employee ID, employee name, this I want to make the column name of the data frame. In place there is one more heading given at the top, so how to avoid it? You can see here, you can see here, reading data from CSV file. अगर मैं इसको डेटा फ्रेम उसी तरह से बनाता हूँ जैसे पहले था, तो आपका डायरेक्ट अगर बनाता हूँ रीड अंडरस्कोर CSV से, तो ये आपका एम्प्लॉई जो है दैट विल बिकम द हेडिंग एट द टॉप. So to overcome this problem, we need to involve skip rows, a parameter in read CSV function. So df is equal to pd dot read CSV, then path of the CSV file, comma skip rows equal to 1. skip rows equal to 1 करते ही आपकी पहली रो जो है ये skip हो जाएगी, and your original data frame will be in this form, as you can see: employee ID, employee name, salary, date of join and department. Now the same can be done if we write header is equal to 1. So आपका जो है ये हेडर बन जाएगा एक रो वहाँ से छोड़ करके. दैट मीन्स अगर उसको मैं ज़ीरो मानूँ, इसको ये वाली जो रो अगर ज़ीरो मानूँ तो और ये वाली 1 मानी जाए, तो ये हेडर इज इक्वल टू 1 जो है आपका बता रहा है कि फर्स्ट रो से आपका हेडर हो जाएगा. दैट मीन्स एम्प्लॉय आईडी वाली जो रो है दैट इज़ द फर्स्ट रो बिकॉज एम्प्लॉय इज रिटन ऑन ज़ीरोथ रो. सो यू कैन सी हियर, this is the result of this. Either you do this or this command, both are similar. Now here, if we don't have header in CSV file, suppose our CSV file is in this format in which header is not defined, employee number, employee name, salary and all this is not defined in the top row. So how you can do it? So you can write df is equal to pd dot read underscore CSV, path of the CSV file, comma header is equal to none. You have to write header is equal to none, and then column heading you can define in the names attribute. Names is equal to a list of column headings: employee ID, employee name, salary, date of join and department. So this will be the view of data frame. If we view the data frame, we will have the data frame like this. So here, although there was no heading given, column heading was not given in the CSV file, still in the data frame we have inserted the column heading as per our choice by defining header is equal to none and names is equal to list of column headings. Clear? Another situation, reading only few rows from CSV into data frame. Suppose there are thousands of rows, but I want to make a data frame of only 10 rows, so we can do it. See, df.pd dot read CSV, then path of the CSV file, comma n rows equal to 3. This is your normal data frame. इसमें name नहीं, पहला जो आपने सबसे पहले दिया था फर्स्ट नंबर पर जो आपने नॉर्मल CSV रीड की थी, इन विच कॉलम हेडिंग वाज ऑलरेडी डिफाइंड, तो उसमें आप लिख देंगे एक पैरामीटर, ये आर्ग्यूमेंट है n rows equal to 3. So you can see your data frame is having top 3 rows, first, second and third. Any problem? It is very easy. I don't think any problem should be there. Your data CSV file was in this format, suppose, where empid, name, cell, doj and dpt was already given. So from out of it we have extracted only 3 rows into the data frame from CSV file. Now sometimes it happens that we have put something extra than NaN in the column values where data was not available. तो वहाँ पर हम लोग कई बार जो है n डॉट a डॉट लिख देते हैं, कई बार नील लिख देते हैं, कई बार नॉट अवेलेबल लिख देते हैं. बट ऑन लेटर स्टेज that was written in the CSV file. If you are transferring that data into data frame, तो data frame में तो आपका NA, nil and not available ये नहीं चलेगा. In its place you want to replace NaN, not a number value. तो आप उसको भी कर सकते हैं using the argument NA underscore values. So the normal reading of CSV file pd.read underscore CSV, then path of the CSV file, comma NA underscore values equal to, then list of values that you want to replace with NaN. तो आपने ये डिफाइन किया है कि n डॉट a डॉट कहीं भी हो या nil नील हो कहीं भी, या कहीं पर आप लिख सकते हैं नॉट अवेलेबल ही लिखा हुआ है. So any such type of text or values can be replaced with NaN. So you can see यहाँ पर जहाँ पर Na था वहाँ पर NaN आ गया. यहाँ भी, यहाँ nil था, nil में भी NaN आ गया. यहाँ Na था, यहाँ भी NaN आ गया. So everywhere you have placed the null value called as NaN. Now you can see that after this substitution of NaN values in place of Na and nil or any text values, we can substitute column wise. If you want to substitute, sometimes it happens that I want to substitute NaN in this column only, not in any other column. So that is also possible कि आप किसी भी कॉलम में NaN सब्सटीट्यूट कर सकते हैं इन प्लेस ऑफ nil, in place of Na, in place of minus something or whatever. You have to tell through programming. आपको लिस्ट में देना पड़ेगा कि कौन कौन सी वैल्यूज़ की जगह पर आप NaN सब्सटीट्यूट करना चाहते हैं. Here you can see Na वैल्यू इज इक्वल टू डिक्शनरी के फॉर्म में मैं दे रहा हूँ. इफ़ इट इज़ फाउंड इन द कॉलम डिपार्टमेंट, Na and nil is found in the column department DPT, then substitute Na. यानी कि डिपार्टमेंट कॉलम में कहीं भी Na हो या nil हो तो वहाँ पर आप क्या सब्सटीट्यूट करें? NaN. This is being told through this code. Na values equal to डिक्शनरी के फॉर्म में कॉलम नेम कॉलन the list of values to be substituted on which place you have want to substitute NaN. सैलरी में आप कह रहे हैं कि अगर सैलरी की वैल्यू Na हो या -1 हो, then also it should substitute NaN. यहाँ आप देखें, यहाँ पर -1 था और ये तो पहले आपने सब्सटीट्यूट किया था, यहाँ Na रहा होगा. So after issuing this command, the substitution is being done in two columns only, that is in department and in salary. So department में आप देख रहे हैं जहाँ भी Na था या nil था, that was substituted with NaN, and DOJ में जहाँ पर Na था वहाँ कोई substitution नहीं हुआ, because in the dictionary the column DOJ has not been defined. But in salary column there was a -1 substituted with NaN, and here it was a Na, so Na is also substituted with NaN, since we have defined sal colon Na or -1. So this is how you can substitute NaN in any column as per your choice, in any column in place of any value as per your choice through dictionary value, dictionary type value in Na values argument of read underscore CSV function. Now it is time to, if you want that the value should be exported from data frame to CSV file, so for that purpose we will be using to underscore CSV function. Let us see through example. Here you can see I have imported pandas, numpy and all whatever is required. एक डिक्शनरी बना ली डेटा फ्रेम बनाने के लिए, नेम कॉलम के लिए, एज कॉलम के लिए और स्कोर कॉलम के लिए। तो डेटा फ्रेम हमारा क्रिएट हो गया, डी एफ इज इक्वल टू पी डी डॉट डेटा फ्रेम डी, डिक्शनरी पास्ट। और डी एफ आपका कुछ ऐसा बना जिसमें आपके 3 कॉलम हैं, नेम, एज एंड स्कोर, एंड 4 रो हैं, 0 1 2 3। अब आप चाहते हैं कि ये डेटा मैं किसी CSV फाइल में ट्रांसफ़र करूं या CSV फाइल इसके अगेंस्ट एक बन जाए। तो आप लिखेंगे df डॉट to underscore CSV, then path of the file where you want to store the data from data frame to CSV file. So after giving the path, I am writing the file name student.csv. अगर मैं student.csv को नोट पैड में खोलता हूँ तो आई कैन सी दैट नेम, एज, स्कोर 3 कॉलम्स, 0 1 2 3, या आपकी ये 4 इंडेक्स रोज आ रही हैं। इस तरह से नोट पैड में ये हमें दिखाई पड़ता है। अगर इस CSV फाइल को मैं एक्सेल में खोल करके देखता हूँ, सो आई कैन सी द व्यू ऑफ द CSV फाइल student.csv in this format: name, age and score, these are 3 columns, and rows are 0 1 2 3. Clear? Now after this, I am suppose I don't want this index number to be stored in CSV file 0 1 2 3, ये ना स्टोर हो, ना दिखाई पड़े। उसके लिए हमें ऑप्शन लिखना पड़ेगा क्या, सेम df डॉट टू अंडरस्कोर CSV पाथ ऑफ द स्टूडेंट डॉट CSV फाइल कॉमा इंडेक्स इक्वल टू फॉल्स। इंडेक्स इक्वल टू फॉल्स लिखते ही रो इंडेक्सेस विल बी रिमूव्ड फ्रॉम द डेटा फ्रेम एंड विल बी एक्सपोर्टेड टू अ करस्पॉन्डिंग CSV फाइल। तो अगर आप इस समय CSV फाइल को ऐसा देखें, मान लो एक्सेल में मैं खोल के देखता हूँ, सो आई विल बी हैविंग ओनली नेम, एज एंड स्कोर, 0 1 2 3, the index number of the rows have been removed. So this is how we can export data from data frame to CSV file. So after removing the index from the CSV file which we have exported from data frame, now this is the time if you want that only few columns are to be exported into the CSV file from the data frame, and that is also possible through to underscore CSV function only. The thing is, only you have to include columns parameter, columns argument, columns equal to name comma score. That means I want to export only 2 columns to the CSV file. Rest of the syntax is same, CSV file name comma columns argument. तो यहाँ पर आप नेम और स्कोर 2 कॉलम CSV में भेजना चाहते हैं। So after running this command and viewing the content of the CSV, we can find that there are only 2 columns, name and score, that have been exported to the CSV file. Now if you want to remove this header also, column header, column के नाम भी अगर आप नहीं रखना चाहते हैं CSV में, तो यहाँ आप एक आर्ग्यूमेंट लिखेंगे header is equal to false. Writing header is equal to false, it will remove the header also from the CSV file. You can see here header, that means column heading is gone, that is not exported to the CSV file. At the same time, if we want to remove the index numbers also from CSV file, so that is also possible by writing index is equal to false. If you want to both that header as well as index both should not appear in CSV file, so you will write header is equal to false and index is equal to false. You will include these 2 parameters, header and index, equal to false. Then the view of your CSV file will look like this. Here your column heading is also not appearing, as well as row indexes are also not appearing in the CSV file. So that's all about the CSV file. Now I want to show you how it can be done in this Python. एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल मैं आपको लेकर के बता देता हूँ. First of all, import pandas as pd. Then let us make a dictionary of few values. D is equal to, suppose I want to have name and name colon, suppose I have Arun comma Suman comma Raman. These are three names I have given in the list, comma, then class colon, it will become another column. So list of classes 12th A comma 12th B 12th B comma 12th C. Dictionary is created. Let us create a data frame. df is equal to pd dot data frame. I have already told you various methods and arguments for creating the data frame that can be applied. Here I am taking just simple example of data frame. This is our data frame created. Now if you want to export it into some CSV file, so you will write df dot to underscore CSV within bracket path of the CSV file C colon backslash यूज़र्स डेस्कटॉप पर मैं डालना चाहता हूँ, HP मेरा है यूज़र, देन डेस्कटॉप एंड फाइल नेम इज सपोज test1.csv inverted comma close bracket close. So the CSV is made. Now if you want to verify whether the CSV is there or not, so we can just go and find out. Test, ये आपकी CSV फाइल बन गई. If you want to open it, you can open. Here you can see this is the name class Arun, Suman and Raman with index number 0, 1, 2, 3. CSV is made, created. So this is how we can create and store in CSV फाइल. अगर आपको उस CSV फाइल से डेटा फ्रेम df1 में लाना है डाटा, so df1 is equal to pd dot read CSV, then path. I am copying the path from here, Control C and pasted here. So df1 is now ready. See, find out df1, data frame 1 has come over here with these values. But here you can see in that CSV file which I have imported 0, 1, 2, 3 एक कॉलम वहाँ पर था, इसलिए यहाँ पर 0, 1, 2, 3 इंडेक्स एक्स्ट्रा हो गया. अगर आप इसको वहाँ जा कर के ये मिटा देते इस फाइल से, सपोज आई रिमूव दैट कॉलम, ये मैं रिमूव कर देता हूँ, डिलीट. देन इफ़ आई मेक द CSV, सेव कर दिया. अब मैं टेस्ट CSV ऑन द डेस्कटॉप, सेव्ड, ओवरराइट, नो, close it, yes, replaced, yes. After this, if I go to Python and create a df1 again, so what is df1? वहाँ से मैंने column 0, 1, 2 indexing row की हटा दिया था. Now your data frame is as usual. यहाँ पर जैसा आपका df था वैसे ही आपका डेटा फ्रेम कहाँ से बना, CSV से डेटा फ्रेम में डेटा आ गया. So this is what I wanted to tell you about importing data from CSV as well as exporting data from data frame to CSV file. So that's it about today's class. In the next class, we will continue studying connectivity and then how to transfer the data from data frame to MySQL table and vice versa. So thank you very much.